Okay, we're about to head out. I couldn't decide what to do with my hair, so I thought I'd just put the hat on, and then it'll keep me my face away from the sun for the afternoon. So we're going to wander out now. And me and Cassie are having a drink, which I think I'll take for the journey. It's a little bit windy outside today, but let's see how things go. Out the front door. And into the city. It's a little windy. Okay, so it's really windy. I didn't realise how windy it was going to be today. The sun's come out compared to yesterday, so therefore it's a good thing. But I need to find a place in the shade where you may be able to hear me better. I'm just walking around Canterbury for the day. For those of you who have never been to Canterbury or England, this is a typical summery day. The wind is blowing, we're nowhere near the coast, and yet it howls and it's ridiculous. But we've had such good weather for the past week that this is a difference in the climate. Oh yeah, so those of you who haven't been to Canterbury before, I'll show you a little bit of the city. You can't quite see it from this direction, but the cathedral is over yonder, because we're in the middle of May and spring and it's all kicked in properly. The trees are so green they're masking the views that you get into Canterbury sometimes. So this is the main A road going into London. It's one of the busiest roads that goes around. If you want to avoid the city rather than going to the middle of the town, you can go around the edge. You may end up seeing the cathedral. You will see the cathedral. You can't miss it. It's a really massive thing. The Canterbury Cathedral, I don't know much. I know about the Canterbury Tales and things like that, and the Archbishop, but my history of knowledge of church ring politics is not the best in the world. So I don't know much about the cathedral. I've been in it, graduated in it. When you're a University of Kent student, you get to graduate inside the cathedral, which is good. Oh, and you may be seeing it up now, and you can just see it poking through the tree. Now that's what you call springtime. Everywhere in Canterbury, all the ducks are breeding and have their offspring. This is Westgate Gardens. It's one of the best views in Canterbury. Back in April and March we had severe weather conditions and this entire river came up and flooded all of this garden. So the fact that we've gotten it back to a normal and decent looking, you can see part of the water that's still left in it from the rain from last night and probably left over from the water table. But yeah, it is a very, very pretty garden. So I'm not going to try that across the road because this garden is a nice place to cut through. I'm trying to get into town. Ooh! Trying to get into town! I feel like I'm in a wind machine, a very Marilyn Monroe. You've got to cut through a few main roads to get there, so let's see how we do. Hoping I can bump into a few friends and get you guys to meet some of my close friends, but on a Thursday you never know who's doing what. So you can hear the road. Made it. What we're going to do now, there's so many different small little streets and alleyways that you can cut through, but sometimes you've got to leg it across a road like that to get anywhere. Oh. Okay. So as you guys might have guessed by now from watching my first video and listening to me now, is that I talk very, very fast. And I'm hoping that doing these vlogs will help me, we're going to cross over, to help me slow down the speech a little bit. Because when I was at school, no one could understand what I was saying. And when I lived in America, no one could understand what I was saying. The accent, the speech, the fact that I cram 1,000 words into one sentence and 1,000 sentences into one word, I find it hard. If I'm explaining something, like now to you guys, I can slow things down and you guys can hear what I'm saying and I can enunciate more. But now, when I get carried away and discuss things that are not quite as planned, then I go and all my friends take mickey at me because I can't understand what I'm saying. Under the little garden here. It's a private one over there for the kids. So yeah, so if you guys have problems following what I'm saying, especially those who aren't British, just comment on the channel and I will add some subtitles to those videos that you may not understand what I'm saying, because everyone in the heat at the moment goes oh, and their friends are like what. So yeah, so we'll try my best to condense it down and slow my speech down. So yeah, and Canterbury High Street. We have many street performers, people who busk. We have like African drums, dancers, people who perform on the streets. There's quite a few. It's been quite a nice day today actually. You can see behind me. The street goes down quite wide behind me. And street vendors. We gotta love the street vendors. And here is the main entrance to the cathedral. It is the biggest, most public entrance you'll find. And this square can be lovely when it's quiet, but during busy weeks, it's so crazily busy. So yeah, I'm not even one of the tourists, but I'm just passing through. And the boomer, I wonder who is in the wine bar today. This is the Shakespeare, one of the pubs that I work at. I'm going to pop in and say hello. Okay, so walked around town a little bit and caught up with a few of my friends. They're all busy working, so I don't want to interrupt them. But in true UK fashion, it's starting to fucking rain. So I'm going to try and hopefully manage to get back. I'm going the same way. If you mean, I can recognise a few of the scenes going on behind me. So we're going to try and get home before it pisses it down and I get soaking wet. So this is all I'm wearing. So I'm going to dash now and see you guys at home, and then I might go and do a bit of editing, get ready for this video to go up live, and then tonight I'll take you out. I'll definitely have some friends on me tonight, so we can all get crazily drunk and I can relax a little bit and show you guys what I'm like when I'm a bit puffed. So see you later.